Hello everyone and welcome to Bevins Bricks. I'm Daryl and today's video is going to be a quick city update. So if this is something that interests you, stick around because it's coming up. Always like to start the videos at the airport, and just because I love all the detailing work that I've gotten done on my airport and I'm really excited about it. But again, I just want to point out, and I know I did this in my last video as well, this end of the table is going to be getting extended. So that's why everything just abruptly stops right here, because the ramp area and the runway are both going to be extended over onto the table once I get the addition made. Now, this particular addition that I'm going to be adding to this side of the table is going to be 8 feet by 8 feet. And the other thing I just wanted to point out and show everybody is over here, I'm going to be adding in grass along this entire area here where the space is at. And I'm also going to be putting in my control tower for the airfield, as I think that that will be a great location for it, because I have the nice white wall behind it that I'm hoping I will end up getting up some of my backdrops again soon. Now, over here on the front side of the airport is where most of my recent work has taken place. As you can see, yes, I have a curved Mills road plate right there. And what it is this particular road right through here and this one right here are both one-way streets, which made that particular curve a very simple task to do. And then what I did is I've put all the roads in and around this particular section. As a lot of you may know, that is obviously the cafe corner, and behind it I just recently placed my parking garage. And I'm pretty happy with how this is all turning out and looking. Something I can't wait to get done is all the tile work, and it's going to be a massive amount of tile work that I got to do just to get this particular area back up and running and settled down. And I apologize for the jumpiness of the camera, but as you can see here, none of these roads are tiled in any way, shape, or form. But I have gone through the process of trying to make sure that there's a lot of little details in them. Something I need to do is come back through them and add a little, not speed bump, but some potholes and stuff in them, because let's face it, what city is complete without a few potholes in the roads? Something else that you can see that I've done, because I haven't done the tile work yet, is you can see where all of my street drains are going to be along this particular street line. Plus, I've also put a few manholes in the street as well, just to try and add to some of the detail of this particular road. And I've done that on both sides. Something else, if you haven't seen it, this is the curve that I did, that I incorporated into my Mills road plate, and I'm pretty happy with it, but I still think I might tweak it a little bit. We'll have to see, but so far I don't think it looks bad. I still am going to be adding in water work in this particular area here. I'm going to be adding some trees and things in and around here, and I'm also going to have some small power lines running along next to the railroad track, as I think that'll be a really interesting looking touch. Something else that I'm actually considering doing is right here next to the airport, in this vacant space right here, is placing or building some type of substation power for the airport, obviously, because I thought that would be a really great location to have a power substation. And not only that, it'll always be out in the front of the building where it would be easy to film. The rest of the table is still a mess, because as everything goes, everything does take a lot of time and a lot of work. But I'm really happy with the progress that I've got so far, because after I get most of this at least tiled in, if nothing else, what my next main goal is going to be is adding these streets back out over here, getting these streets finished back out, and then getting the streets down along the back end in preparation for some of my new projects that I plan on doing. Just to give some quick views, this is the train station that I have, that I built and that I love, and that so many other people are so enthralled with, and it's one of my favorite builds as well. But I actually still have some ideas on things I'm going to be changing about it, although I'm not sure when I will be doing that, because my main focus right now is trying to get everything from that end of the table cleaned up and nice and looking good, and then slowly just keep working back to this end of the table, because to me it seems like my entire table has always been in a state of disarray, and that's why I'm trying to focus more on one spot at a time. Just to give you a little better look of this side, again, I'm going to run the road up and in through here. But I do have the roads, again, all the way around the parking garage, which is my main thing. The next major area I got to focus is right here, because I'm going to be bringing in a T intersection, coming down and around with a curved road, and then having the entryway coming into the airport itself through the checkpoint, of which I have to rebuild because this checkpoint was actually pretty mangled when I moved. Just want to give one more quick sweep over the entire city, kind of an aerial view, if you will, just so you can see how much space I actually still have to fill in. So with that being said, the reason I'm showing you all that is I still have a lot of work before I really worry about adding more of my display table space out that way, because I want to get all this empty space filled in first. And anyway, that's all for this video. Like I said, just a really quick city update. So as always, thank you for coming to Bevins Bricks. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share below. And hopefully we will see you next time on Bevins Bricks.